Hello everybody. In today's video we're going to have a look at the Caroline Myss Archetype cards. I don't usually do reviews, but I've decided to do these because I completely misunderstood the meaning and use of these cards. So I decided to do this video more as an informative video for people out there that have no really idea what these cards are for. I've been watching some pick a card readings, and I've seen many tarot readers using these cards to describe quality in people or patterns in people. So when I received this deck, I thought that I was going to use it for that, and I probably will, but actually this is not that is not why this deck was created for. This deck was not created to really, ask about a person and then this deck will tell you how that person is. I'm really sorry about the background noise, but I have my window open. It's very hot, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. I hope it doesn't bother you too much. But anyway, so let's have a look. So this is the box. Also, one other thing is that when I was watching pick a card readings and seeing people using these cards, I didn't really feel attracted to these cards because they felt kind of like boring to me in a way. I mean, the messages are beautiful, but the design of the cards, I just didn't really feel attracted to it. I just didn't feel like they were appealing to me, but I decided to buy it nonetheless. Sorry, my coffee is ready. As you can see, my little espresso is here, so let's continue with this review. Right, so as I was saying, I didn't really feel too attracted to these cards. Something about the design. But actually, when I received them, I was very, very surprised to realize that I like them a lot. So this is the box. I bought these from Amazon. I am in the UK, and I think I paid £15 for it. It's from Hay House. This is the description. Archetype cards. Archetypes are ancient universal patterns of behavior that are embedded in what Carl called the collective unconscious. Sorry about the motorbike. Caroline Myss has created a unique set of 74 archetype cards, each individually designed to provide the basic light and shadow attributes of a different archetype. The deck also contains 6 blank cards on which you can create your own archetype. Included is an instruction booklet explaining how to use the cards to help determine which archetypes are most active in your psyche and how they can lead you to achieve greater insight into your life. The deck is suitable to be used by itself in conjunction with Caroline's book Sacred Contracts or with any of her workshop and seminars. So I think that I don't really think that this person is in the tarot and oracle industry at all. I think it's more about self growth and healing, which is okay, but I thought these were oracle cards actually. But anyway, the box is beautiful. I'm just going to open the box now and see. So we got the booklet, which is the same, and then we have the cards. It's a lot of cards. So this is the back of the cards. Okay, they are glossy. Stock is quite sturdy and good, bend well, yeah. And this is the back and this is the front. So we have some empty cards, as I just read. This is for you to write down, if you find out that there's not the light or shadow attributes that you are looking for, you can just create it yourself. I'm just going to put these here. So this is the booklet. It's actually quite thin compared to other oracle cards, but again, we said these are not oracle cards. So this is where the confusion comes for me. When I got the cards, I was like, okay, so if this was created as a oracle deck, how I would have designed it is that the cards can be used upright and in reverse, and when something comes in reverse, then that's talking about the shadow attribute, and when it's actually upright, it's talking about the light attribute. But that's not the case at all. Actually, there's only one how do you say, like, the card is upright, that's it. It's just one way to read it. And the same archetype has light attributes and shadow attributes. So these are attributes in which you might find yourself in different at different stages of your life. So let me tell you how this deck works. So basically, Caroline decided that there's 4 archetypes that we all have. Now it's here, the 4 archetype of survival. So archetypes are just patterns, okay? I was a bit confused about that. I couldn't really understand the meaning, probably because English, as you can tell, is not my first language. But again, I was just confused. I was like, what is it? Like, what are these archetypes? So basically, they're just qualities or patterns. They just say, like, you know, one person can be selfish, or one person can be I don't know, let's say here, an addict, or one person can be an advocate. And, you know, in different stages of our life, we enter some energy, and we tend to be more of an archetype. Like, you know, probably, I don't know, there are some people that have, you know, the addict archetype a lot, or the rescuer, you know, people that like rescuing people, or child wounded. Yeah, anyway, alchemist. So it's not that you are some archetypes and you just that for the rest of your life and that's how you are. You can also be in the energy of a certain archetype that I'm going to call quality or pattern. Anyway, so basically she claims, or she says that 4 archetypes are in all of us, okay? We all have the same 4 archetypes, and they are the archetypes of survival. So basically, let's have a look. So the 4 types are the child, the victim, the prostitute, and the saboteur. So she believes that these 4 archetypes are in all of us. She also believes that in around like one person, there's 12 archetypes. So around a person, meaning that there are 12 archetypes that are either in you or around you. You know, when we talk about like attracting the same type of person, why is the same type of person keeps, you know, why do I keep attracting this type of person, and blah blah blah. So these archetypes, these people can be part of your life but not part of your personality or quality or attitude anyway. So anyway, basically she says to pick 12 archetypes, 4 of which have to be these 4, the child, the victim, prostitute, and saboteur. And then basically you need to get a diary and reflect on these cards, reflect on these archetypes. So let's say I get these, let's see if okay, healer. I see myself in the healer archetype because in my job I am kind of a healer in a way. So it says light attributes. This means that when you are at a stage in your life where you where you're positive, okay, and you're in the positive energy of these archetype, you have passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit, ability to help transform pain into healing. So this is when you are in the positive energy of the healer. When you are in the shadow, in the negative, side energy of the healer, then you are someone that's taking advantage of those who need help, failing to care for oneself. Honestly, I don't know. This is a bit confusing for me, because if you feel like you're a healer, and if I feel that, I don't really, I've never felt like this. But she says that these things are, you know, fixed down into your subconscious, so you might fight them. But no, I know myself, I would never do something like this, okay? So it got me confused, because I actually felt, I think I felt a little bit offended by what some cards were actually accusing me of. You know, if you're in a good energy, you're like this, otherwise you're like that. And I'm like, no, because some of these archetypes are actually also core values that a person has. This is what I think. So I think that I will never use, or I will not use for now, this deck as it has been intended to. Drinking a little bit of coffee. So I will have a flip through. You can actually, you know, just skip these, but I just wanted to show you the cards. The back of the cards is beautiful. The backing is amazing. They're not gilded or anything. I probably will do some gilding here, just because I think there's something missing. I'll probably do a dark red, even black I think would be nice, or gold, but gold, it's a bit cliche for me. Like it reminds me of old decks or traditional decks. But anyway, just before I do the flip through, I just wanted to say that the way I decided to use this deck is that if I will inquire about a person, I will pick 3 cards or 2 cards with the intention of like asking, putting an intention behind my question. And the intention would be, what are the nice quality or nice characteristics of this person? And then I will think of a person like I'm doing now. This is so true. And he says, oh, characteristic good qualities of this person is that she highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected, and then transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. And these are the good things about the person that I thought about. And then I would ask, what are the things that she should work on? And then I think about that person. I picked 1 card and the other cards, and then again I'd say, okay, so this person is really scared of fearing or facing her own demons, and he's addict in the negative, meaning that she compromises integrity and honesty and allows an addictive pattern to have authority over her inner spirit. I mean, I think you can just use these, but I think you really need to set your intention first. So you need to decide what you're asking, if you're talking about quality or negative, because if you use the same card to look at the shadow and light attribute of one person, this is a contradiction in itself. So it's telling you that a person is in one way but then is in another. You can't know if a person is in a positive or a negative attitude towards their archetype. You can know what their archetype is, and you can just ask, okay, give me the good ones and then give me the negative ones. And this is how I do it, just because it was just too confusing for me. Right. The other thing that you could do, you could also just mix it and use it in upside, like in upright and reversed, you know, and then you just read the shadow, but you know, is up to you really. And yeah, this is it. So let's have a flip through. So we got the first card. Obviously when they come to you, they are in alphabetical order. Now I used to believe that they were very how do you say, boring, but I really like these cards. I like the feel of these cards because it's a glossy card, but it's not that glossy that makes your card stick together when you shuffle. And this is the healer, child, wounded. So you can by this video you can actually read all the attributes and all the archetypes and see if this deck is for you. I will show you the guidebook as well, just in case you want to know more about that and see what extra information is there about each card. Just gonna spit it up. I am not going to put music in these because I hate it when people put music in the videos. So I'm just gonna keep it quiet. I'm just gonna have a look at the cards, because if there's music, you're not going to be able to concentrate. I mean, that's me, but a bit more coffee. So many cards. I don't even know how many cards. Would be nice if we just cut these and leave like this different shape. Would be nice. Okay, these are all the cards. It's quite a thick deck, like, look, comparison to my little mug. A bit more. Right, so we had a flip through. Now let's have a look at the booklet. So this is it. Let's pick a random one. Gossip. And see what's the message. Associated with rumor spreading, backbiting, and passing along information that's exaggerated, harmful, and intended to disempower. Thrives on the power generated by passing on secret or private news. Connected to lessons of truth, integrity, and honoring the trust another has placed in you. Shadow gossip manifests as passing along misleading information and creating damaging rumors. Assess how many of your life lessons have emerged from participating in gossip that has harmed another, or from rating a relationship by wealthier person is willing to share secrets with you. So light attributes, let's see. Come on. Awakens consideration for the feelings of others. Yeah, I don't really get it. I don't know if it's me. I mean, I get, so let's say this card again, femme fatale. Okay. So we see that the light attributes is highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. And then we have shadow attributes, inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money, and power. And then we go here, presents highly refined skills of manipulating men. Okay, so this is negative. Adds a twist and killing. Okay, negative. Positive aspect manifests as opening the heart when the male object rejects the manipulation and dependency. Okay. Shadow femme fatale wants only to acquire more men. Yeah, it's all negative. I don't really see like the order of these. I just don't really get it. It's not for me. I don't really I'm not connecting with the actual use and the way that this deck and this booklet was designed for. So I decided that I'm just going to use it as I decided to, and just gonna inquire about a person or an energy and just get the answer I'm looking for, and that's it. I think you really, with this deck, you really need to set your intention. But I just wanted to inform you on this because I had no idea, and so I decided that maybe if you know, maybe you can see for yourself if you want to buy it, which I do advise on buying it because I think it's beautiful. I love this deck. Just, you know, I want you to know what to expect. Yeah, this is more about expectations. Okay, now thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.